Hi, I'm Daniel Widdowson. I'm the Artistic Director at Salthouse Creative, and you have joined us for the grand final of the online Improv Challenge. Tonight you'll see highlights from the juniors, the seniors and the adults, with the winners of each division being announced at the end of the night. The winners get a trophy, they get a Salthouse shirt, they get a double pass to every Salthouse Creative show in 2021, and they get free Salthouse classes for 12 months. But before we get into all that, here's the kinds of things that Salthouse Creative usually gets up to. So let me introduce the competitors. For the juniors, the winner of Pool A was Xander, the winner of Pool B, Amos, winner of Pool C, Sailor, and our wild card is Bonnie. For the seniors, Pool A winner was Ben, Pool B, Leela, Pool C, Abby, and our wild card entry is Nikki, aka Nicholas. In the adults section, Pool A winner was Ellie, Pool B, Calum, Pool C, Meredith, Pool D, Emma, and our wild card is Amy. You won't see all our competitors play all the games for a few reasons. Some thrive in some areas and not so much in others, and not all the responses were G or PG. So this is our edited, family-friendly version. Our first game was questions, also called the question game, where competitors had to have a conversation with someone else only using questions. No statements are allowed. Here's how the adults went. And let's go Amy and Emma. And Amy, you can go first.
What's your favourite colour?
Why do you want to know?
Well, why weren't you there last Friday?
What makes you think I wasn't there?
Why won't you answer me?
Why is it important to you?
Do you have a problem with me?
Do you have a favourite colour?
Why are you so intent on upsetting me?
Why is this relationship important to you?
Why isn't it important to you?
Would it matter if I answered?
I might go Meredith and Ellie. And Meredith, you can go first.
What do you want to do today?
Why don't you tell me what you want to do?
Why don't you just say what you want to do?
Do you think I have an opinion?
Do you think that's really relevant?
Do you not care what I think?
Do you not see that I'm just simply asking, let's do something together?
Why do you want to do something together?
Why do you have to complicate it?
Why do you need to start it?
And our last of this round is Calum and Amy. And Calum, you can start.
Should we take the dog for a walk?
Why don't we take the cat for a walk?
Don't you think the cat would really hate it?
Why is everything always about the dog?
Why is everything always about the cat?
Why do you hate me?
Why do you ask me stupid questions like that?
Well, why do you hate the cat?
Why do you hate the dog?
Why do you hate my mother?
Why do you yell at me all the time?
Why did we get the dog in the first place?
Why did you buy the cat without asking me
Right,
first?
stop. That was really good. Objects is a game where competitors were asked to get something from their house. They then had to use that something in as many ways as possible, except for the one way in which that object is actually used. That sounds pretty confusing. It's actually really simple. We're going to watch the juniors, seniors, and adults. Here's how they went. You're going to take the objects that you have. So Amos, you're going to use your rubber chicken. Xander, you're going to use Krusty the Clown. Yes, Bonnie, you're going to use your teddy bear. And Sailor, you're going to use Astrid. And you have to come up with as many different ways, this is objects, as many different ways to use it other than what it's used for.
Look at my beautiful hats.
Beautiful. Bonnie.
Platformy.
Excellent. Xander.
Plasma gun. Pew pew.
Good. Sailor.
Eyes.
Great. Amos.
This is very comfortable to sit on.
Oh my goodness. Bonnie.
Wait.
Yes. Good. Xander.
Look, it's my brand new ventriloquist doll.
Sailor.
Look at my lovely hail.
Beautiful. Amos.
Hello? Are you there?
Yes. Good. Bonnie.
Look at my beautiful hat.
Lovely. Xander.
My own customized cake.
Great. Sailor.
Look at my toothbrush.
Good. Two more rounds. Amos.
Come on, let's go for a walk, puppy.
Very good. Bonnie.
Look at my beautiful bed.
Lovely. Xander.
Baseball bat.
Good. Sailor.
Look at my sword.
Oh, good one. Last one. Amos.
Oh, thanks for the present, Mum.
Good. Present. Bonnie.
Let's cut a hole in it and make it a suit.
Oh, good one. And Xander.
Taser.
Oh, good one. Sailor.
I got a sweatshirt.
Nice. Nice. Oh, you are four of the most creative people I have ever met. So the order's going to be Abby, Nikki, Leela, Ben. Abby, Nikki, Leela, Ben.
I'm so glad you're here. You're the only friend I've got.
Great. Nikki.
On guard. Zing, zing, zing.
Great, Leela.
Oh, hello there, sir. Do you like my new moustache?
Ben.
Yeah, my pencil's looking pretty blunt.
Oh, yeah, that's great. All right, Abby.
You licked it.
Good. Nice. Nikki.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Leela.
What a fashionable hairdress piece, I do say.
Ben.
Flute.
Good one,
It
Abby.
even makes sounds.
Leela? Leela,
Yep.
you there? Hello?
Nice, Nikki. Great, Leela.
Pew, 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 pew,
Good.
pew.
Ben.
My love chicken.
Great. Abby.
Music to my ears.
Good one, Nikki. Don't know what that was, but it made me laugh, so give me a point. Leela.
Where's my asthma puffer? Where's my... Oh.
Oh, good. And Ben.
Damn, I'm tired.
Oh, nice. And two to go each. Abby.
No, chill.
What's a crunchy carrot?
Nice. Nikki. Nice. Leela.
See the world through this.
Good. Ben.
I love you with all of my heart.
So wrong. Abby.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you're going to perform CPR.
That's a good one. Nikki.
It's over, Brannigan. I have the high ground.
Good. Leela.
Shh.
Oh, yuck, but great. And Ben.
You know what? You're a terrible roommate.
Oh, that's great.
Book?
Yes, that works. That works for me. Oh, what is that, Meredith?
A Lego?
Oh,
Lego lady?
Oh my goodness! I think I have the same one.
Oh my god! It's
Oh no, they're
on
different.
the
They're
shelf
different.
in front of me.
Pine cone is
Lego.
good. Is it just a sticky note?
Yeah, post-it notes. Yeah.
Post-it note. Okay, that's great. And a guitar.
Ukulele.
A ukulele. Oh,
Oh.
great.
It looks so much bigger on the Zoom though because it's
Oh,
I
It
don't,
really
yeah.
does.
It is a rather large ukulele.
Now, so you know, the order is going to be, actually I'll do it in the order that I've got your names written down. The order is going to be Ellie, Calum, Meredith, Emma, Amy. Ellie, Calum, Meredith, Emma, Amy.
Yes. House.
Great, perfect. Calum.
Something stuck in my teeth.
Good, Meredith.
Thumbelina, my little baby.
Emma.
A ring holder.
Right. Amy.
It's a hat, albeit the small.
Nice. Ellie.
A laptop.
Yes. Caleb.
My sword is the sharpest in the land.
Great. Meredith.
My twin.
Good. Emma.
Nail file.
Yes. Amy.
Slush.
Right. Ellie.
Bludgeon.
Violent. Caleb.
Best chocolate ever.
Good. Meredith.
Weirdest growth ever. Should I squeeze it?
That's disgusting. Emma.
A nature brush.
Oh, Amy.
Arr.
Ellie.
A mirror.
Good. Caleb.
Just need to trim my beard down a little bit.
Good. Meredith.
Toothpick.
Nice. Emma.
Oops, sorry. It's a waterway men smell.
Right. Amy.
Pew, 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 pew.
Good. You've got 3 left each. Ellie.
A list.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Caleb.
Oh, this backpack holds nothing in it.
Great. Meredith.
Latest fashion.
Yes. Emma.
Hello, darling. Welcome to the races.
Good. Amy.
My favourite book ever.
Nice. 2 to go. Ellie.
Armor.
Armor. Good one. Caleb.
Land ho!
Meredith.
All-seeing third eye.
Oh, good. Emma.
Some burn or it's really sticking out of my skin.
Wow. Amy.
An oversized spacer.
Yes.
Great. Last one. Ellie.
A harp.
Nice. Caleb.
This is baby Jack.
Oh.
Aw.
Meredith.
Best part ever. You just pop it in your pocket.
Good. Emma.
The devil on my shoulder.
Ooh. Amy.
Can I get 3 large pepperoni pizzas?
Great. Nice work. All right. Objects is done. Pass It On is a longer format game, and it's where each actor gets to play a character for a full 60 seconds. It all revolves around the same scenario or the same kind of topic, and the actors are scored on how well they accept the character that was given to them, and also on how well they set up the next actor to overtake the character. We'll watch the juniors, seniors, and adults. Here's how they went. You're going to pass it on to me, but I just won't continue the story. We'll just stop it there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So it goes me, Amos, Amos to Bonnie, Bonnie to Sailor, Sailor to Xander. Somebody give me a topic.
You mean like a person?
Any kind
can.
of topic. Yeah, go for it.
Oh no, I went for. Do you want to go, Bonnie?
Yeah, go Bonnie.
A unicorn trying to eat a person.
A unicorn trying to eat a person. Hello, my name is Cecily, and I'm the world's last unicorn. And I really, really, really want to eat somebody, but every time I go to eat someone, I can't get there because my horn keeps getting in the way. I go to bite them like that, but my horn stabs them in the nose first. And the last person that I stabbed in the nose, his name was Jeremy. And Jeremy is now really angry with me. And Jeremy is trying to get the police to lock me up because I try to eat people all the time. You'll know Jeremy because he's got no nose. Because when I went to bite him, my horn got his nose and it popped right off. So Jeremy is the man without a nose who's gone to the police to try and get me arrested. He's a very angry individual and he speaks with a lisp. Whenever he talks like this. So let me pass things on to Jeremy.
Hello, my name is Jeremy, and there's this unicorn that keeps trying to eat me. And I went to the police and they told me, well, I'm not a risk the unicorn is really annoying, and this policeman's name is called Trisha, and she will not listen to me when I try to make her arrest this unicorn. She's been really annoying, and even though I have no nose, me and my chicken have decided that the unicorn should go to jail because we are really cranky. It's good that my chicken's nose hasn't been chopped off yet, but it's been really annoying. Nobody's arresting a unicorn. I will arrest it myself if I have to, and it's just been really annoying chopping everybody's nose off, but luckily he hasn't succeeded in trying to eat somebody. So I will give it to the policeman who is going to start talking to you now.
Hello, everyone. I am Trissa, the policeman, and the Jeremy says that a unicorn tried to eat him, but no one believes in unicorns, don't they? They're not real. And I think how he got off, how his nose went off, is he tried to jump into the pool and then his nose chipped off at the bottom. So, and I've never liked Jeremy, but so now I'm having a good chance to just ignore him and report him to the manager that he's gone a bit cuckoo and needs to go to the hospital, because everybody knows unicorns aren't real and they wouldn't try to eat him because unicorns are harmless. They try and spread magic for everyone, try to make everyone's life happier. I don't think unicorns will try to eat them. I think they will just try with their horn. They want to grant them magic wishes. Now I'm going to pass it to the manager.
The manager?
Hello, I am the manager of this place, and I'd like to say something. Unicorns are kind of not real, and they could be real. We're going to take Jeremy to the judge and explain if he saw the unicorn. First, we maybe need to capture the unicorn and see if the unicorn is really real. And this is how it's going to go. I am going to talk to the president of this country, and I am going to see if unicorns are real. The unicorns are made harmless. I won't put a unicorn in jail, but I will bring him to the judge. And the president will see of this. Maybe I will make it so. I will do this, and I may not put the unicorn in jail. Unicorns are nice. I will quickly decide this soon. When will I decide this? Unicorns are not real, and the police says it's not real. So I'm gonna pass it on to the president.
President.
Oh, good day. My name is President Barney, and as President Barney, I have heard of this treacherous unicorn trying to bit off this person's nose. Now, of course, unicorns aren't real, right? Unicorns are just out there in the forest, but I feel like they're not real, huh? He probably lost his nose like Voldemort. He's probably trying to cosplay as Voldemort. But the reason I think he lost his nose is because I heard he's a constructionist. So he probably accidentally chopped off his nose. I hope he's okay, but I'm going to decide this with Judge Betty of how this courtroom is going to go. We're going to try and find this unicorn, and if we have no evidence of finding this unicorn, any tracks, or we search through this forest that he lost his nose in. But yes, I will try and find this unicorn and any evidence of it.
Hello, I'm Judge Betty, and we'll stop it there. Good job, good job. Somebody give me a topic. Oh, remember the order? Me, Abby, Ben, Nicholas, Leela. Back to me.
Topic is choking hazards.
Choking hazards. My dear friends, I arrive in front of you all today in the afterlife because I choked to death. Now, I really appreciate the warnings on packages that do say choking hazard. Unfortunately, the packet of the item that I ate did not have the warning of choking hazard on it. So as much as I can, I would like to go back into the real world, and I would like to sue the company who made this particular item. Now, the item was a baseball cap, and I took it out of the plastic bag, and I thought, I might just nibble on the rim of that, which I did. Some of the material came off, wrapped around my uvula, and I choked to death. And so I'm speaking to you, Archangel, and asking you to send me back to Earth so I can sue the company that manufactured this hat, if you would.
Hi, I'm the Archangel. Dan over here, he choked on a baseball hat. Now, he wants to go back and visit Earth to sue all the companies. I don't really like to grant wishes to harm people. Suing companies normally does that because they didn't know that Dan would be stupid and eat a baseball cap. So why should I inflict pain upon those companies? So I came up with a plan. I decided to send Dan back to Earth, but he was invisible. Now, the only catch with invisible things is dogs can still see him. Dogs like invisible things a lot, and that may have caused a little bit of an issue when I sent him back. You see, Dan was running around yelling at all the companies for not putting warnings on the baseball caps, and the dogs were following him. There was a crowd of dogs and no Dan. So they had to call the pound and deal with these dogs. And here is the owner of the pound.
All right. My name is Dog Killing and Skinnington Dog Man. And I've been skinning dogs for 23 years now. It's a big passion of mine. I'm very talented in that area. Me and a few buddies, we own a pound, and we take our little van down to wherever dogs are causing problems, havoc along the streets. When they started the I forgot what it was. I think one of them. That's a story for another time. But yeah. So we got a report. All right, there were a massive crowd of dogs chasing what seemed to be nothing. All right, people already thought it was a ghost. We had to do what we do best. So we went down there with our lightsabers, and then we began to chop all the dogs' heads off. But one of the dogs was also being followed by a vegan's rights activist, and they were there to here they are.
Or hey, I'm the vegan rights activist. We were following the dogs because we were scared that Mr. Skin Dog Skinner or something, he was going to hurt the dogs. And as a vegan, I take it my right to go over there and to stop him in case he does anything bad to the dogs, because I really like dogs. I like a lot of things, but I don't like eating the things that I like because it's kind of not how it works. I like eating lettuce and tomatoes. They're pretty good. But yeah, anyway, we were following these dogs, and they seem to be following what looked like a person. We couldn't really tell because we think he was invisible, but it was very interesting. It was my friend Janice who pointed out who this person was. She eats a lot of carrots, so she could see him very well. But I'll let her say what she said.
Hello everyone. My name is Janice, and I am a carrot enthusiast. The great thing about carrots is when you eat them, you are able to see the whole world, even the invisible world. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The other day, I was walking along, and due to my carrot enthusiasm, I was able to see an invisible man who was being chased by a pack of dogs. Now, everyone around me thought I was crazy because they told me, Janice, there is nobody there. The dogs have simply gone wild. But I told them that it is because they have not eaten enough carrots that they cannot see this invisible man. But as I was traveling along, I met a fellow carrot enthusiast. His name was Jonathan. And Jonathan and I, well, we got along quite well. As soon as I met him, I could tell that he had been eating his carrots because he could see the invisible man too, and he was able to assist us in our detective skills of tracking down the invisible man. Here is Jonathan.
Hi, I'm a compulsive liar, and I said I eat carrots and can see the invisible, but I actually can't. Right. Good.
I just escaped. Jonathan, how could you?
Sorry.
A bakery.
A bakery.
Baking. Yeah. A topic, was it?
Yeah.
Baking.
Yeah.
Baking.
Baking. Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
All right. G'day. My name's Alphonse, and I've been baking up the road for about 5 years now, and usually I like all the customers that come in. I love them dearly, and they support me, and I support them with my baking goods. But there's been one little old lady lately who's just been a right pain in the backside. Now, she comes in every morning and she orders the same loaf of bread every morning, and every morning I give it to her, and then she just stops and talks non-stop for hours and hours. So I'm planning on poisoning this particular old lady. I've got some rat sack. I've just mixed it into this bread loaf here, and when she comes in, I'm going to act real nice and say, actually, you can have this one for free. And oh, here she comes now. Little old duck. Here you go, love. Here's your bread.
Oh yes, thank you very much. My son will greatly appreciate the bread that I buy for him every morning. I love coming to the bakery, Alphonse. It's just so lovely. Every morning you're so lovely to me. You always stop and talk to me, just a frail old lady like myself, and you make my son's favourite bread. Personally, I just prefer to buy mine from Coles, but my son, he refuses. He refuses to eat anything other than your bread. And this one, you gave it to me for free. He's going to absolutely love it. I can't wait to get home and feed it to him. I'll tell you how much he loves that you're giving him free bread now. I hope you keep this up. You're a good boy, Alphonse. You're a good boy. You're in Santa's good books, Alphonse. I'm sure of that. Okay, bye-bye now. I'm gonna go give this to my son. Oh, George, this is for you. You can eat it. He gave it to me for free this morning. Oh.
Thank you so much. I don't know where you go to get all this wonderful bread. Like, okay, I've been to the other bakery down the street. What's it called? The blue one. Anyway, they put flour in their bread. I don't know what they're doing, but thank you so much for this bread. I don't know what I could do without it. Although I have been having trouble and inspiring my daughter to eat healthy. She keeps on eating sugar and what's that other thing? Soft drink? Anyway, thank you for bringing this along. I'm glad I can share this with her because, teenagers, I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'll go give it to her. Sorry. Honey, here's some bread for you. I know you don't really like bread that doesn't have flour in it, but this is all you've got to eat for the rest of the week. There you go.
Thanks, Mum. Seriously, bread was so 2019. I'm going to eat that gluten stuff anyway. Mum, she means well though, right? I mean, mums do, right? It's not like they want to keep punishing us, but they just kind of somehow do. I don't know. I'm just going to pretend that I've enjoyed this bread because I'm feeling like I should be a lot kinder to my mum because, like I say, she does mean well, right? But where do I put the bread? Because I don't want her to think that I didn't eat it because then she'd get upset. And I can't just leave it in my bedroom because last time there was these mice and they were pretty gross. So I can't just leave it lying around. I know. Well, I'm catching up with the girls at the shopping centre in a moment. So you know what? Maybe I can do a bit of a swapsies with them because it looks pretty cool. Okay. Oh, here we go. Hey, Shazza. Hey, how would you like this loaf of bread?
Oh my God, Becky! Yes, I want the bread. Yes, I have a hairband. You want it? You have the hair. Oh my God, yes! I love bread so much. Oh my God, I know you're supposed to be watching your carbs and stuff, but it's bread. It's just so yum and delicious. This one smells like it's from that guy. What's his name? Al Pacino? No, Al Fans. I love Al Fans' bread. He's it's just like, it's so good. He's actually like my mum's best friend's dog sitter's mum's uncle's son. Yeah. So and that's how I know him. But I'm actually making sandwiches for a high tea that I'm like having tomorrow. So I'm gonna give it to my mom to make it into sandwiches because I've like never made food ever in my life. So I'm just gonna give it to mom and she can do it. That's her thing. The food's her thing.
Oh, yes, darling. Yes. No, I did need more bread because they love their cucumber sandwiches with that little cream cheese. So would you mind cutting it up? Cut it up over there. Oh, there's some little black bits. And there's, we'll just pick those out. Oh, actually, there could be a little bit of pepper. We'll put them to the side and then we'll make sure that we spread that little bit all over all of the food so that they are well seasoned. Jamie Oliver says that you must have everything well seasoned. So we'll put some of that black. Oh, it's really quite dense pepper. Oh, it must be the new one, the gluten-free that they've brought out. Okay, well, we'll put that all over the cucumber sandwiches, ready for the Melbourne Cup luncheon tomorrow. I'm calling an ambulance.
Oh, that was great. That was great. Story time is one of my all-time favourites. I would private message each competitor a character, a location, and an event. And then with no time to prepare, they had to launch into a children's story about the character in the location and explain the event that took place. This is story time.
Once upon a time, there was a very grumpy old man. He wanted to pick out a nice perfume for his granddaughter. He went to the makeup shop and he found a perfume, very nice, except it wasn't in the shop yet. It was very expensive. He wanted to bargain with the shop lady, saying, "Can you make this cheaper?" And she said no. So he became super grumpy and tried to explode the shop. And then he got the perfume and ran away with it and gave it to his granddaughter. Yeah.
So once upon a time, there was a pumpkin called Jerry. Now, Jerry was a very big and scrumptious pumpkin. So one day, a little old lady wanted to make some pumpkin soup. So the little old lady went to Jerry, but Jerry said, No, don't eat me. I'm too scrumptious for you. But this lady was still hungry. So she picked him up and put him in the kitchen. He still tried to convince her. Please, don't eat me. I will do whatever you want. The lady was still hungry. He put Jerry on the cutting board. No, please don't eat me. I will pick your weeds. Now, the little old lady's weeds were too long. So the lady said, okay, pick my weeds. So Jerry picked the lady's weeds, but the lady was still hungry. So he quickly ran away and he lived a happily ever after without getting eaten by the little old lady.
Very good.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a lot of people who liked to dance. The children liked to dance, the mums liked to dance, the dads liked to dance, and even the great-great-grandmothers liked to dance. One day, Lucy's great-great-grandmother named Jill decided that she was a bit bored of sitting at home, and she went out on an adventure. She hadn't heard of the dancing before in this far-off land because she'd never been there before. But when she got there, she was amazed because everyone loved to dance. She found the best spot in the dance floor to dance, and she started to dance and dance and dance. And then she saw a 5-year-old doing the splits, and she's like, I can do that. So she started to dance and copied the 5-year-old and tried to do the splits, but then she fell over and did a handstand instead. And so everyone laughed and laughed and laughed, and that was the end.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm going to tell you a story today about what life was like before the coronavirus. Now, it was a very interesting time. You know, we could actually go outside, but this story takes place at the very epicenter of this pandemic. It all started with our dear friend, Donald Trump. Do you know him? Boys and girls, do you know him? Yes?
Yes.
Donald Trump, in case you don't know, he's the president of America, a very honorable role. People look up to him. So, Donald Trump went over to China, because that's what he does as a politician. He was going to talk to his friends about some interesting stuff, who knows what. And he went out for a bite to eat, right? And harmless, nothing could possibly go wrong, except he went to a place called Wuhan. Have you heard of it, children? Yes? Well, Wuhan is known for its delicacies with a very native creature called a bat. So Donald Trump, our dear president, sat down one night and he picked up a bat and took a bite out of it. And that's how all this chaos started. Thank you, boys and girls, for listening.
Hello, boys and girls. Today I'm going to tell you a story about the little kiwi fruit. The little kiwi fruit was sitting inside of a fruit salad as he watched all his fruit chunk friends be eaten all around him, and the kiwi fruit pieces were terrified. They didn't want to be eaten. They wanted to stay inside of the fruit bowl. And as they looked up and they saw the fork reaching down to stab into them, one of the little kiwi fruit pieces yelled out, "Wait! Stop! Please!" And the man looked down and said, "Did my kiwi fruit just talk to me?" And the kiwi fruit looked back up and said, "Yes, please don't eat me. I want to live as a kiwi fruit in the bowl forever in your fridge, please." He says, "But I was saving the kiwi fruit for last because it was my favorite." The kiwi fruit looked back up and he put in a sad face and he said, "I have a family." And said, "So do I. I also have a family. I can sympathize with you little kiwi fruit pieces. Here, let me wrap you up in glad wrap and put you in the fridge and you can live in there forever." And the kiwi fruit secretly broke out of the glad wrap in the middle of the night and ran out so that they wouldn't risk being eaten ever again. And the man woke up the next day to go and say hello to his new kiwi fruit friends, and he was sad to see that his new kiwi fruit family had run away.
Very good. And an oldie but a goodie, Sell Me Something. The actors had the same objects that they used in the game Objects, and they had to sell that object to everyone else. The only thing is, they don't sell it as the object it is, they sell it as something completely different. Amos, you're going to sell us that rubber chicken, but it's actually going to be a barbecue. That's actually a barbecue. And when you're ready.
Everybody roll up. This is our latest invention and it is of course the best one like always. It is a barbecue and it's even made of a model of something you cook on the barbecue. All you need to do is place your bacon or steak or your chicken or anything you want on your barbecue, and then this whole thingy, which would be a beak on a chicken, is going to puff out smoke and then it's going to smoke it, or you can place fire under it and make it sizzle up, or you can put it inside the barbecue and then you can cook it like an oven. And let me tell you, this is way better than a jacket or an airplane or whatever it is. This is a barbecue in the shape of a chicken. Let me tell you, it's green. If anybody likes green or if anybody doesn't like green, it's still worth a try. And it's a chicken, and who doesn't like chickens? And even if you don't like chickens, you're still gonna love it. It's a barbecue in the shape of a chicken. Roll up. There's only one left.
Sailor, you ready? You'll be great. So you're going to sell us Astrid, but it's not going to be Astrid. That is actually going to be a robot that cleans your house for you. And when you are ready.
Come on, buy this robot. It can clean your house. I know it's for tiny, but it's an Astrid cleaning robot. It can clean your house in 1 minute. It's $100 billion. I know it's a lot, but it will be worth it. See, she can queen it in a she queened a ton of dust, and if anything, it can queen a computer, it can queen even hail, straw, it can queen anything, including your ears, including your hat, including everything, even your eyes. It can queen anything in the whole entire world, except for the most thing that you don't need queening. Windows. It cannot queen windows. It can queen electric. It can queen anything except windows. That is what it's made for. I know it's super tiny, but it can go big, and it doesn't want to right now. For this is the Aspen, and it can fly too. So please, I would like you to buy this. Thank you.
So maybe Leela, you can go first.
Yep.
You're going to sell us the scissors, but it's actually a tooth remover. Be careful how you play this game, please.
Right. Do you struggle to remove those persistently, disgustingly rotten teeth? Do you refuse to go to the dentist because you believe they are far too overpriced? Well, with this item right here, you can remove your teeth from the safety of your own home. As you can see, this Tooth Cutter 3000 allows you to remove your teeth at the snip of a scissors. If you allow yourself to buy this today, you could get 2 for the price of 2. Isn't that astounding, ladies and gentlemen? With this tooth picker, which we have created, we've made sure that every single time that you use it, it will be just as effective as the time before. It never loses its sharpness, never loses its pointiness. But ladies and gentlemen, these are running out, so you must buy them today. Make sure you call 1-300-ToothCutter3000. That's 1-300-ToothCutter3000. This item is not available indoors because it is illegal. Thank you.
Can you show us how it works, please?
I'm
kidding. Ben, could you please sell us your cat?
Mhm.
But it's not a cat. It's actually a flying carpet.
Hello, everybody. I am here today to sell my amazing invention. If we have, here it is. I have to unbox it first. So when you're unboxing your magical flying carpet, the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to turn off the invisible wall. Now, the way you're going to do that is by putting your hands through the invisible wall and grabbing your item. No assembly is required. Sometimes it'll scream at you, but that's completely normal. All right, so would you like to see a demonstration on how it works? Yes, you would. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to place down our magic carpet like that. And then sometimes they run away, but it's fine. Make sure they're like that. And then you got to just... my mistake. This model doesn't actually have any passengers. It just flies. Still a flying carpet though, so you can't complain. All right, would you like to see it fly?
Yes, please, but gently.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You saw it fly. All right, it can actually look. It actually can move on its own. No batteries required. All right, thank you everyone for that amazing demonstration that I have just performed for you all. It only starts at 1 soul. We just take your soul and then you can have the carpet, and it's incredible. 5 cats were harmed in the production of this carpet. Thank you.
All right, Amy, you've got a post-it note. Could you please sell us that post-it note? But it's not really a post-it note. It's actually a classified document that contains the true origins of COVID-19.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Relevant.
No pressure.
When you're ready.
Hey, you there? Come here. Here. How would you like to know what really happened during the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic? Right here. I've got the answers. 458 pages of the good stuff.
there were so many naysayers out there who just said it was about COVID-19 bound to happen at some point. This COVID strain of virus was going to break out. No. This classified document, it'll tell you exactly who created the COVID-19 virus that destroyed half of the population of the world and why. What were they after? What did they want? How can we stop them? It's all in here. And you can have it today for 4 easy payments of $9.99 or $100 today. It's up to you. Come and get it. The number's on the screen.
Great. I hope you enjoyed all the highlights from the Salt House Online Improv Challenge. Before we announce the winners, please check out the website, salthousetheatrecompany.com. All our courses for Term 2 begin this week, and we're going to have lots of amazing shows coming out either later in the year or in 2021, depending on how all the crazy settles down. The winner for the juniors for the Salt House Creative Online Improv Comp is Xander.
And as President Barney, I have heard of this treacherous unicorn trying to bit off this person's nose. Now, of course, unicorns.
Xander wins a trophy, he wins a Salt House t-shirt, he wins free classes for a year, and he wins a double pass to every Salt House show in 2021. That same prize goes to our seniors winner, who is Leela Patch.
Disgustingly rotten teeth. Do you refuse to go to the dentist because you believe they are far too overpriced?
And the winner for the adults category of the Salt House Creative Online Improv Challenge in 2020 is Calum.
I love coming to the bakery up Fox. It's just so lovely. Every morning you're so lovely to...
Thank you so much for being part of this challenge. Keep smiling, love life, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.